Welcome back. For this week's fly, we're going to do a Galloup Peanut Envy. This is his version of Russ Madden's Circus Peanut. Probably would have made more sense to do that fly first, but well, I didn't think this one through the whole way, so we're going to do it a little bit backwards. But we will get to the peanut before long on these videos. I have the tail and the wire pre-tied in. If you've watched any of the videos with marabou tails before, it's the same way that I tie all of them in. Nothing different. We got one stack internal flash and another stack on top of it. For our body, we're going to go with an olive brown ice dub in a dubbing loop. Spin this up. Try and keep this pretty loose. Move stuff around here. Monitor still looks good. Get out of the way. Damn it. There we go. That looks a little better. Get your body in, tie this off. This is a real slender fly. I've noticed in the past sometimes it seems like the fish are after slender patterns. Other times it seems like they want more bulk, something with more motion. It's all just that trial and error, figuring out what they're after on that particular day. So we're going to tie in a schlop and feather here. I almost always use this grizzly variant when I'm doing olives, tans. For some reason I just gravitate toward this stuff. I mean, this is what we're looking at right here, this scalp and olive. I just really like the look that it has. So we're gonna take this back and all the way. Grab your wire, counter wrap it. Just rip it right through there. That turned out pretty nice. Give me that back. So our back hook is and it's in the material list in the beginning of the video. Back hook's a Daiichi 2461 size 4. Our front is going to be a size 2. So it's a little bit smaller than some of the other patterns that I tie, but it's about the only size that I tie this into. I don't really change sizes up like I do with the Dungeon or the Barely or any of those other patterns. So we're going to take some rubber legs, 2 on the back hook, we'll do 3 on the front. And we got some feathers wanting to come through. Let me see what we got here. For our overwing, we're going to go with this olive brown marabou plume. I like to find the wispier stuff to use. And our reference point here is going to be, you want the tips of this to go right past where you started with your tail. So we can just take this and tie it in. 3 quick wraps. Put 1 or 2 in front and really wrench down on it. Your material isn't going anywhere. And it looks like it's about time to sharpen these scissors. Tips of them are getting a little dull. So we'll just come through here and whip finish. And we're set. I'm going to go ahead and cut these rubber legs. And find a straw. Touch up the thread. And that is your back hook. Kick that off to the side and figure out where I threw my front hook here. Hiding behind a piece of marabou. So we'll go ahead and get our thread started. I have the connection wire pre-tied in as usual. Now, the only thing that I'll say on this one, normally I have a black head, but I'm out of black cone heads, so we're going gold with this one. This is a, I believe it's a 3/16 gold cone head. What I do with these heads, and this is not to add, if you've watched, what was it, the caddis larva one that I did, this is not to add weight to the fly. This is simply to keep, come on, simply to keep the cone head from spinning around. If you look at it right now, you're able to move it. This is just 25 thousandths lead wire, and I'll take this and I'll push it to the front as much as I can, and you can see the cone head is a lot more stable at this point. And I'll just take a little bit of glue to keep it from traveling. I don't think this step is crucial, but I don't know, I started doing it a while back, so I kind of always do it now, whether it's necessary or not. We're going to throw a skirt in here. This is just a piece of the slopping feather that I used for the back. This is going to be our skirt to cover up our connection. One on my side, one on the camera side. And just tie these in. Stopping this just shy of the barb of the hook. You can see where we're stopping at right there. You can see our connection is covered up really well by these fibers. This is a really webby piece that I used. So now we'll advance this just a little bit and tie in our wire. This is just a brassy sized yellow wire. Get out. Hey, hey, get out of here. What the hell are you doing? Damn dog. Acts like she never gets any attention. So yeah, it's a tough life she lives. Alright, so we're ready for our olive brown ice dub for the body on the front. Same thing, just create a quick dubbing loop. And even this out real nice. Make sure you cover up your white and run that to the front. Leave a little bit of room. You can see that's probably a 1/4 inch. Just leave a little bit of space there because we still have some other materials that are going to be going in. Grab your schlappen. And I forgot my half hitch. She's sitting right behind the bench waiting for me to finish up. Well, that's a really long fibers on this one. That's alright. More motion. More motion. And go ahead and just rip this right through. And I'm trapping quite a few of them. I'm going to have to pick those out. A couple of these got trapped and they're pretty good. There we go, that looks better. I don't even know anymore. Don't even know. Knox, shut up. God. Normally I would have just stopped with her carrying on that much and just reshot this, but this is my 3rd attempt at this fly today, so bear with me. You're gonna hear a barking dog a lot, apparently. I guess it adds some other entertainment other than listening to me ramble on. So, well, these fibers are really long. So we had 2 in the back, 3 rubber legs in the front. We're going to cut that off, go with our overwing, and we're going to take this overwing right to where the back one starts. Just go ahead and throw this in, 2 loose wraps, tighten down on the 3rd, and finish that off. Whatever she was pissed at, she seems to be over it now. All quiet downstairs. So we're going to create a dubbing loop here. And we're just going to finish this off with some ice dub. Right in front of everything. I probably could have taken the materials a little bit closer to the front, but I think we're gonna be good here. Let's see, I'm gonna throw this straw over top so I can use the rotary function. So there's that. Get a quick half hitch. I got too many things in one place right now, and it's just kind of trying to get everything situated so we can finish this fly off. So just take a little bit of ice stub and really get it in tight toward your cone head. That way, that's one more thing to assure that it's not going to move around and wiggle a lot. If you have that material packed tight up against it, it's going to be a lot cleaner. Peel off our materials here. Give a quick whip finish, as long as it's going to allow me good. And that's it. That is the finished product. Finally, on take 3, we got this fly done today, minus a barking dog and me rambling just a little bit too much, but we finally got it finished. So there it is. That is the finished Kelly Galloup Peanut Envy. Like I said, we're going to have the Russ Madden original pattern, the Circus Peanut, coming up here before too long. So you can look forward to that one. But if you have any questions on this pattern, shoot them to me in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next fly.